What is up, Boston Silk Scarf fans, and welcome to our PGL Week 11, I believe, matchup against CrimsonCBAD in the Detroit Steel Wings. This is a divisional battle. It's going to be pretty important. I don't know if we can still make playoffs or not. I haven't checked. I think there's like a slim chance that we can. So if I can win this, it would be great. If not, it's really no big deal. We're here to have fun for the rest of the season. Let's just do that. So jump right into it. If you guys want to check out Crimson's channel, go ahead, look in the description down below. There's all the PGL peoples down there. Let's have one final good battle. Even though we have another week, so I don't know why I said that. But let's do this thing. I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna do with this match. He did bring, wow, his team's a lot different than I thought it would be. He might have had some trades since last time that I was unaware of. Wow, that is crazy. Okay. So he's got a Sableye. He's got a Sableye. Shoot, this is crazy. Okay, so Sableye. I don't remember him having that. Is it a Mega or a not Mega? I believe he has the Mega. I believe he has Mega Sableye. And we'll just do that. Hippowdon, Excavalier. Wow, this is not even close to the last team he brought against us. Which, you know, it shouldn't be, you know. But not what I expected. Really not what I expected. Hippowdon. And yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh no, that's the wrong Hippo. Blah blah blah. Toss. Okay. Anyways, good lead would be. You know, we'll go Donphan. We'll go Donphan. Why not? I believe he'll probably go Escavalier, maybe. I hope he doesn't, but actually, if he does, it'll be a fairly decent start for us. So we're gonna leave Banjo the Donphan. Really different team than what I expected. Okay. He's gonna send out his Sableye, which But yeah, we're not doing too much too. We actually don't have anything for the Sableye. We don't have anything for the Sableye, unfortunately. Honestly, I may want to go into our Manectric. That may be the play here. I mean, we can fire off an Earthquake just to get some damage, but I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I really don't know if that's a good idea or not. Yeah. Not a great idea. So maybe, shoot, this is really not good. I didn't know he had Mega Sableye. I completely forgot. So you know what? Maybe we'll just go into Short Circuit this turn. Probably should have fired off an Earthquake, but I want to keep Banjo at as high of health as possible. So that was the plan, Stan. As he's gonna Mega Evolve, and let's see what he does here. He's gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, so not a bad switch in here. We don't really care if he gets burned, you know. So there's that. So we are burned. We can go ahead though and Mega Evolve and go for, we could Roar, or we can go for a Thunderbolt. Let's see. If we go for a Thunderbolt, he switches into Hippotoss. Not the best move. He can also switch into his whatchamacallit. His Thundurus. And he could switch into his Excavalier. So we could just go for a Roar this turn. We go for a Roar, or we can go for a Overheat. Overheat really doesn't do too much if he does stay. It actually does quite a bit if he stays in. It's not going to do much to the Chansey, though. So I think I'm going to Roar this turn. He stayed in. Stayed in, so I should have went for the Thunderbolt. He's going to go for Recover. As I'm going to Roar him out. Oh, that's right. Magic Bounce. Okay. That's okay. We lowered his Intimidate. I did that on purpose, people. No, I'm just kidding. And, of course, Banjo gets dragged out. Right? Why wouldn't he? Okay. So he's got the Willow. We know that. I don't have anything for this guy, so I'm really trying to figure out my strategy here. And it's going to be really difficult to deal with this. So I can bring out Mew as we get Willowed, and I have Heal Bell. We don't really need Mew anymore. Like, we actually, I was saving Mew for Chansey just in case. So I don't really necessarily want to do that. I wouldn't mind bringing Short Circuit back in. Hopefully this thing's physical. And we just got double Intimidate on him. That would be nice. That would be really nice if he's physical. He's going to go for Will-O-Wisp. That's fine with me. We've come back in here, and we're going to go for a Overheat this turn. Hoping that he was physical and he needs to switch out now. That's the plan. I'm hoping he switches out and not into Chansey. Would be ideal. He decides to stay in, as I should have went for the Thunderbolt, but that's okay. So special attack is gonna lower as he goes for a Recover. Let's just get him to waste those. Sure, why not? Yeah, there's not really anything we can do, people. I might just run from this match. There's literally nothing we can do. I didn't even know he had Mega Sableye, even though I should have. I didn't prepare really that well, apparently. So, Mani's gonna come out. Mani is gonna come out. Okay, as he goes for a Nightshade, this should not do too much. It was a little more than I even expected, but we're gonna add Nightshade to the Celts here. We know he's got Will-O-Wisp. Nightshade, Recover, and we've seen Will-O-Wisp. Willow. Very interesting. Okay. So we're gonna go for a Curse. We're gonna go for the Curse. Oh boy. Working around this Mega Sableye is gonna be bad business. Bad news bears. Let's see what we're going to be at after this. So we're going to use Curse, as he does stay in as well. As he decides to stay in and go for another Nightshade. Okay. This turn we can go for a Wish. He is going to set up a Toxic. So he's got Toxic. So he doesn't have Taunt. Doesn't have Dark Pulse. Got Willow. He doesn't have Calm Mind. So he's got Recover, Nightshade, Will-O-Wisp, Toxic. Cool. Cool. As now he is poisoned, which is great because of Synchronize. So, very happy about that. As we can go for a Curse and then Baton Pass. Or we can just Baton Pass this turn. And if we did that... let's see. If we Baton Pass into Conkeldurr, let's see what Conkeldurr is doing for us. Conkeldurr will now be doing 42%, so not a lot, unfortunately. Let's see what else. I mean, I might be able to go Baton Pass this into Mew. But Mew's not doing anything, right? What does Mew have for moves? Mew has got... He's only got Drain Punch. Alright, we can go for another Curse. I'm gonna go for another Curse. If we don't do this, we're not gonna beat the Sableye. So, that's the plan. That is the plan. So, Hippopotamus comes out. Hippopotamus comes out. As we're gonna drop our speed, but also increase our attack and defense. As we do get buffeted by the storm, but that's okay. That's okay. Because Conkeldurr is gonna come in. Conkeldurr is gonna come in here. And, Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go for the Baton Pass. Into Conkeldurr. Of course, he's got Sableye to counter the Dragon Punches, so we're gonna have to go for Ice Punch. So he actually outspeeds us, which is crazy. So Monty takes the damage for Conkeldurr, which is great. As we're gonna go into Conk this turn. Dirty Dan comes out, and we can fire off a Ice Punch. I think that's all we really can do, to be completely honest. Chansey can come out, but I mean, we're doing 50% with the Ice Punch. We could even go for a taunt this turn in case he brings in the Chansey. He could even bring in the Sableye, and the taunt would still be great, because I don't think he's going to stay in here. So I'm going to go for the taunt this turn. Gonna be going for that taunt. I'm hoping he switches in the Chansey here, because then we can deal with this Chansey really fast, because he's gonna want to go counter Chansey, and we'll have that good old taunt up, which is cool. He does stay in. He goes for Toxic. Brilliant play. He does outspeed us too, which is a darn shame. And we showed our taunt now. I'm gonna stay in for no more than 2 turns. So we do have leftovers. This turn, I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch. I should have went for the Ice Punch last turn, but you know, what do you do? This thing's got Toxic and Earthquake so far. Okay. Gonna withdraw, probably go into the Chansey. Gemini, which is his Sableye. So we're gonna hit this thing for pretty good damage. He can just recover that up, unfortunately, but Sandstorm does damage. Toxic is going to do damage to both of us, of course. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The Toxic is going to start racking up here. So we may want to leave. We may want to switch out, go into Mavis, who can go for Heal Bell. Go for Heal Bell. Maybe we can stay in and just Drain Punch again. Like I said, this is our only chance to really take this thing down. I could set up a taunt. I could set up a taunt on this thing. Who else has taunt? I think Mew does have taunt this time around. So we could just fire off Ice Punch this turn. I'm going to fire off the Ice Punch this turn. As he goes for a cover, which is cool. So massive damage once again. The Sandstorm unfortunately does subside because he might have gone down. Maybe, I don't think so, but he might have. So he's all the way in red now this turn, and we're gonna take some good damage from that poison. This is not looking too great. We may just want to come in here with the Ice Punch and just stay in as he recovers. He's whittling our Dirty Dan down, which is really unfortunate. It really is, but hopefully he'll be dead this turn. Should be. He should be. If we can get this thing off the table, we're looking much better. So that thing's dead. Feeling a little bit better now that Sableye gone. At least we dealt with it. Alright, and now we gotta get Dirty Dan out of here. Unless he goes into something that we can Mach Punch. Turns out VIP, which a Moonblast is gonna do tremendous damage from. I would like to keep Conkeldurr around. I don't think Conkeldurr's quite done his job yet. Dirty Dan. So we're gonna go. We can go into Mew to take this Moonblast. It's still gonna do a bit of damage, but nothing too awful. And we can fire off a Heal Bell. That might be our only play. Mavis will come out. Didn't really want to let Mavis come out on the field at all, to be completely honest, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Because we're gonna go for the Heal Bell. Hopefully he'll switch out Fearing, Flamethrower, or anything of the sort. That's my hope. He is just going to U-turn, which is going to do good damage. It really is. Actually, it didn't even do that much damage, so we're lucky. We are very, very lucky. We are very lucky. So we got our Heal Bell off, which is great. Absolutely great. I'm very nervous, as you guys can tell. I'm chewing my stylus. And my stylus is broken. It doesn't even, like, sit in my thing anymore. Properly. So he does bring out his Shukaku, which is his Hippotas thing. Hippotas. And we're gonna go and taunt this thing. I think. We can taunt this thing, or we can... I mean, we can taunt this thing and go into Monty. Gonna hit taunt. So we're gonna taunt it. Trying to prevent him from going for Stealth Rocks and or Toxic, which he has the Stealth Rocks. And we're gonna get out of here. and go into Mani this turn. He goes for Earthquake. Shouldn't do very much damage. Living it pretty well, but with that Sandstorm, not really too great. We go for the Wish this turn. I think we do. Because then he's going to bring something in, and we can just switch out, and then whatever takes the damage is going to get healed. Because he's probably going to switch into his Whimsicott again, would be my guess. So I'm going to go for the Wish this turn. He may fear going into Whimsicott on a Toxic. I mean, I would be afraid of it. I would fear a Toxic, so he might not do it, and we might get a free Wish on Mani, which would be even better. He's going to set up a Curse again at some point. I would like to get rid of the Whimsicott first. He is going to switch out, probably, to that Whimsicott. No, he's going to switch into the Thunderous. So, interesting. Focus Blast would hurt. It would hurt. Foul Play is going to hurt him as well, though. What is Conkeldurr at for health? Conkeldurr is at, I want to say just over 50% or at about 50%, so a Thunderbolt would hurt pretty good. But if he goes for Focus Blast, we might live. We come into... I think his best play is to go Focus Blast. So we could switch into Mew. Or we could switch into Conkeldurr. Switch into Conkeldurr. I mean, we might live, or he might miss Focus Blast. I mean, if he goes for Thunderbolt, we probably aren't living. Probably aren't living. So, that's the question here today. I mean, I honestly could go into Donphan, but I want to save Donphan. I do want to save Donphan, although after the Hidden Power Ice, getting the Wish back, we'd be at pretty much full. So, I mean, I could go into Banjo. I'm going to go into Banjo. He may even fear Stealth Rocks. He's going to go for the Focus Blast. So, Conkeldurr might have been an okay switch. Did a lot more than I had thought. Oh boy. That did a lot more than I had thought it would do. That did a lot more. He might be choiced. He could be choiced. So we can go for a knockoff, or we can go for a gunk shot. Knockoff would be pretty good against his Chansey. It would be pretty, I mean, it would be decent against this thing. Get rid of that choice band, that, or choice specs you might be carrying. But would I prefer to just go for the gunk shot as like a... But if he switches into Scavalier, but I don't know, not Scavalier, Excadrill, but if he did, I don't know why he would do that. I'm gonna go for Gunk Shot in case he switches into his Whimsicott. He is gonna go for a U-turn, so hopefully he'll switch into his Whimsicott and not his Chansey. Let me see Whimsicott. Let me see the Whimsicott. Come on. Show me Whimsicott. VIP, that is his Whimsicott. Our Gunk Shot will hopefully connect. It does connect. Will it kill? That is a dead VIP. Awesome play, Donphan. You are incredible, my friend. Absolutely incredible, Donphan. Absolutely incredible. Okay. Really excited about that play, guys. Really excited about that play. So, he might even think we're like... No, he saw leftovers. Never mind. Like, maybe he'll think we're banded because it did so much damage. But no. But no. Gonna go into his Hippowdon. Hippowdon. Which we can actually knock off. We can knock off. Get this thing's Eviolite off of it, if that's what it is. Which I assume it is. It is Eviolite. It's no longer Eviolite. He's going to get his Toxic off on us, which is a bummer. A bummer. But Donphan's pretty much done his job. Yeah. Pretty much done your job now. So... Earthquake. I mean, we can bring a Mew and go for another Heal Bell. We can bring in Monty and start setting up those curses again. I mean, Donphan would be nice to keep for the Excadrill. If it'd stay for the Excadrill, would be good. So... honestly, I mean, Monty... looking good. Monty's looking great. Mew looks alright too. So we can go for another Heal Bell. A Taunt Heal Bell. I'm gonna go into Mew and Taunt Heal Bell. Is that necessary though? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Taunt, Heal Bell, Mew. He might just go for a second Toxic. If he does that, it's not gonna be great, but you know what? Monty could just Heal Bell first turn instead. So, sure. Let's do it. So Mavis is gonna come out. Hopefully he takes this Earthquake fine and dandily. Good job, Mavis. Taking that like a real champ. Like a real champ. So this turn... should we Taunt or Heal Bell? Taunt or Heal Bell. How much are we doing with our Drain Punch? Not too much. We Taunt and he goes for Toxic. It's great. But why would he? He can kill us with an Earthquake. So we might want to just get off the Heal Bell and get a free switch into something. So I'm going to get off the Heal Bell. As he's probably going to go for Earthquake. And he does. Though Taunt would have been a wasted move. We do live, but the Sandstorm's going to take us out, unfortunately. So I was really hoping to save Mavis for the Chansey, but Conkeldurr is now going to have to pull that weight instead. So we got to keep Conkeldurr alive for the Chansey. Otherwise, we cannot win this match. So coming in to this thing, we can go into Manectric. If he comes in with his Chansey, it's not great. We can have a Conkeldurr. No, we get outsped. This might be our chance to get Monty out here for free. Monty could get Toxic though. We don't want to get Toxic. So I'm thinking Short Circuit. Comes out, fires off the Overheat. If he wants to take it with his Chansey, then fine. So be it. If Chansey wants to take it, then fine, so be it. I mean, that Intimidate's going to be nice. If he stays in. We're going to go for the Overheat. He'll probably go into Chansey. I don't see why he wouldn't go into Chansey. Don't know why he would not go into his Chansey, which he looks like he's probably going to do. Overheat will kill most things on his team, and that's going to be the Chansey. He's going to take this just fine. Absolutely fine. It's not going to do any damage to this thing. Very unfortunate. Maybe it'll get a burn? Maybe? I don't even know if you can burn. Can you burn? I don't know if Overheat can burn. So yeah, this turn, Volt Switch. Volt Switch this turn. Volt Switch this turn. Do. We're going to Volt Switch. No, we're not. Oh, man, too late. He could bring in his... I really hope he doesn't think to do it. His Thunderous. He doesn't, though, so we're okay. He doesn't, so we are okay there, sir. And now we can bring in... We need to bring in Mani. Set up some curses. A Wish, Curse, Wish, Curse stuffs. Or we can bring in Conkeldurr. Bring in Conkeldurr. Go for a taunt. But then he brings in his Thunderous. Then he would bring in his Thunderous. But we'd be at more health as long as he doesn't... I'm gonna bring in Dirty Dan. I'm gonna do it. Gonna use Wish. Shoot. Shoot. Is he gonna pass that? Is he going to pass that? He's gonna go for Protect. Let's get what I wanted to do, which was gonna be Taunt. I mean, now we definitely live a hit. As I'm gonna go for Taunt. Gonna use Wish. So he's planning on switching out. He might not have that same thing he had before, that same play. So we may want to go Ice Punch this turn. I'm gonna stay in. Because if we go for Ice Punch... I mean, we're living the Thunderbolt, like I said. So we may just want to go Ice Punch this turn. Is he going to stay in? He does stay in, so interesting. Oh, Taunt doesn't stop counter? I thought Taunt stopped counter. I thought Taunt stopped counter. So there goes my game. We just lost. We just lost because I thought Taunt stopped counter. So good game to Crimson. That was my whole play. That was my whole play. Was that Taunt stopped counter. So good game. Good game, dude. Good fudging game, brah. Let's see. Is there anything I could do? I don't really think so. Let's bring out Mani. Dang, that's a real shame. That is a real shame. That is a big, big shame. I'm gonna throw up a curse. As he withdraws, probably gonna go into that big old punk. No, he goes into this thing. Which, you know, So he's gonna go for his Toxic, obviously. Let's see how much it takes to get Tauros to potentially win this game. That is the plan. Let's see. Tauros with +1, +1, -1. He's not going to outspeed things anymore. Wait, what? Oh, that's the wrong Pokemon. I think it's this one. Yeah. So, let's see. I mean, obviously he goes for Toxic. And go for Wish this turn. Oh, we dodged the Toxic. That's actually huge. That's actually huge. So, sorry for the hacks, Crimson. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to win or anything like that. It's just, it's great that it happened. Absolutely great that it happened. So now we can get up another Curse. Another Curse. So if we're sitting here at +2, looking a little bit better. We are gonna synchronize and Toxic this thing. Great. Absolutely great. This is so sad. Okay. This is like my last attempt, guys. So like if this doesn't pan out, then there's nothing we can do. So I kind of have to go with this. Need to get one more curse up. Need to get one more curse up. One more. One more curse. Okay. Will he Hidden Power Ice? Or will he Focus Blast? Focus Blast wins him the game either way. Focus Blast wins him the game either way if it connects. I think that we're at +3 now, aren't we? Oops. Oh, that's so sad. Very saddening. I mean, we're not gonna outspeed. We do live. We're gonna get our Baton Pass. Now we should choose who to go out into. I mean, Donphan is taking a Focus Blast better. What's our health at? We're at almost full. We can go for a knockoff. We can go for a knockoff. Oh, we can go for a knockoff. We knock off Chansey's Eviolite, it would be great. Knockoff's not going to kill the Hippotoss, though. And then he'll outspeed and be able to Toxic us, which is an issue. Because I think Hippotoss is too high of HP still for a knockoff. Because we've already knocked off his item before, so... Oh, that's rather unfortunate. It is rather unfortunate. He is just going to stay and go for a Focus Blast as we hit this knockoff. It should kill. It does kill. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Banjo, you're the man. Banjo, you are the man. You are the man with a plan, whose name might also be Stan. I don't know. Shut up. Oh, that's incredible. That is incredible. Okay. He's going to send out Thick Thick 44's montage video. Okay, let's knock off this thing's, oh, he's just gonna go... He's just gonna go for counter. And how much is freaking... I mean, will counter Oko us? We knock him off? Go for the knockoff? Probably just gonna counter. You know, just whatever. He is gonna use counter. Maybe we'll live. We do not. Counter is so OP. I think it's the stupidest move in the world, especially since you can't taunt it. It's just dumb. Really is. It's broken. Okay, so now... Fortunately, Mani is poisoned. Ugh. So, yeah. Let's see. Mani is poisoned. I mean, we can come in and Zen Headbutt. It's not going to do much. We can come in and intimidate this thing. Go for Thunderbolts. Hopefully paralyze it. I mean, honestly, I don't know. We can roar it out and go for an overheat. Not going to do... Not really going to matter too much. We can bring Mani in and go for a wish and just see what Mani can or can't do. Sure. Sure. Let's leave it up to Mani. Manny. Money. You're not at the item stuff. So I wonder if he has Seismic Toss or not, just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. I mean, we probably should have just sacked this thing off, to be honest, because I don't think we're even living this turn. I don't even think we're going to live this turn. He decides to switch out, which is cool. Into this thing, which wrecks us with an Earthquake. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's much we can do, honestly. Wish we had Sucker Punch just to get some damage off. Tauros could come in. Go for a Zen Headbutt. We're gonna take Earthquake damage. We could come in. Let's see what this thing looks like after being intimidated. After being intimidated, still kills Manectric, easy. Manetric's not doing much, though. Besides maybe... I mean, maybe getting... Maybe we should just stay in and play for the misplay. Play for the misplay. Let's play for the misplay. It's gonna use X-Scissor. X-Scissor. Which does kill us. It's unfortunate. Mani goes down. And, that's, not looking great. Not looking great. Thinking Short Circuit or Haggard. Haggard goes for Earthquake, followed by Zen Headbutt. Alright, Haggard's gonna come out. Haggard will come out. Go for a Earthquake. I wanted to use Haggard this game. I hadn't used Tauros yet. It's almost the end of the season. I wanted to have some fun and use some different Pokemon. And Tauros is probably my top 10 favorite Pokemon, if not my top 5. It's just there's so many Pokemon, it's hard to decide, but I honestly love Tauros. So let's see what he decides to go into. It's going to be his tanky little guy there. Really tanky dude. Who is going to get Earthquaked. It's not going to do a lot. Really not going to do too much, but should be able to go for a Zen Headbutt now. Oh, we're Choice Scarf. That's right. Okay. That's right. I forgot we were Choice Scarfed. So let's go for another Earthquake. Let's go for another Earthquake. Okay. I mean, Haggard's our only chance of winning this. Just gonna say right now. So there's not really much hope with Chansey having counter. I don't understand counter. It can't be taunted. The only way you can stop it is with an Oko, right? Then I really thought taunt stopped that. And this is why I still say I'm a Pokemon noob. I don't battle a lot, so when it comes to this kind of stuff, I really just don't know. Hopefully this will kill and he doesn't get a chance to use any moves. That did a lot less than expected. He doesn't have Eviolite, does he? I thought I knocked it off of him. I thought I knocked off his Eviolite. Huh. I really did. I thought I knocked off his Eviolite. Gonna withdraw, probably go into his Chansey. Just to sponge up the hit. That was a critical hit. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. And I'm gonna go for another Earthquake. He's gonna use Protect. Okay. Earthquake it is. I'm gonna take down the Chansey. Holy poop. Holy poop. All I can say. Sandstorm does subside. And this is looking a bit crazy. This is looking a bit crazy. As he brings this dude out here. He's going to be able to outspeed because of Sandstorm. So we're just going to take this thing down. He's going to be Sand Rush, Excadrill, so we should be able to outspeed our Haggard, unfortunately. Haggard might live in Earthquake, though. Haggard might live in Earthquake. We could switch out, intimidate this thing. Oh, wait, no. This thing, I already have its stats as intimidated, so I'm glad I remember that. So can Haggard live this before the intimidate? 38 might be pushing it, so we actually might want to go out and intimidate him first. If I do that and he sets up Stealth Rocks, well, we've already seen Stealth Rocks, though. Saw Stealth Rocks on his other dudes, so the odds of him having Stealth Rocks are pretty slim. Just to ensure that we can live this, I think I might want to go into Manectric. I'm going to do it. I'm going to Intimidate him. Because I don't think we can live without the Intimidate. Who knows? Maybe he overpredicted. No, he's just going to go for the Earthquake. Okay, so we've intimidated him, so I think even with Sand Rush, maybe the Sandstorm will subside, I have no idea. Even with Sand Rush, we should live a hit. I hope. I hope. Okay, Haggard's gonna go for Earthquake. Will we live? We don't live. Came right down to the wire. Gosh darn. I guess... Sorry, my throat just got all full. I guess it's because I actually had his Excadrill and not his Life Orb. So, it was a great game. We played really well for that. We played around everything. I feel like this is actually, despite losing one of our better games of this season, because we were at a huge disadvantage in the beginning. His Chansey... I really thought Taunt was going to stop the counter, and that was my whole plan for counter, so we didn't have that precaution. And then we had his Mega Sableye that I just completely overlooked. Forgot he had a Mega Sableye. So, for not being prepared to fight those two things, we played really well. So I'm really proud of this game, despite losing. Guys, go ahead, check out Crimson's channel down in the description down below. Great battler, go show him support. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Until then, stay frosty. Peace out.